Hello, welcome to day 22 of Spoken, your 30-day yoga journey. Today's title is The Way, and that comes from John 14:6. It says, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. So at the beginning of this verse, it says, Jesus told him being Thomas. So he was preparing his disciples for his persecution. And Jesus said something like, you know the way. And Thomas said, I don't know the way. And so Jesus is responding by saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life. So let's take a moment and meditate on this scripture and really dive deep into the meaning. So find a cross-legged seated position and follow your breath in and out of your body. Jesus told him, I am the way. I am the truth. And I am the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. Yesterday we meditated on good works, but we know that we cannot get salvation or be saved through good works alone. Jesus is the only way. So we don't get salvation through good works. It's through a person, and his name is Jesus Christ. So as we go through our Hatha practice today, I would like to meditate on an affirmation in your heart and in your mind throughout your practice, and it is, Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. If you have a couple of blocks handy, bring those to your practice today. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm going to put these to the side for now. And let's inhale, push your chest forward. Let's keep our chin not tucked in, but at parallel to the floor. And on your exhale, let's round and look down. Inhale, push your heart forward. And exhale, round and look down. We're warming up our spine. And you can keep your eyes closed through this warm up if that feels natural to you. And we're just going to add on to this movement. So find some organic stretching here. Really tune in and listen to your body. And notice if you're tight in your shoulders or your neck. Maybe begin to make some circles with your torso. And if you are, you can go the other way. And a few more breaths here. Get your neck involved. Good. Come back to center and let's twist gently to your right. And again, you can continue on with that motion, movement with your neck. Kind of moving your head from side to side. And observing your body today. Gently release and come through center. We'll twist to the left side. And again, I'm gently moving my head from side to side. Noticing any kinks or tightness. Good. Release and come back to center. And let's inhale our arms up overhead. And exhale, push the air down. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, push the air down. Inhale up. And on your exhale, interlace your fingers above your head. Inhale, invert your hands so your palms are facing up. And then exhale, let's bend to the right. Good. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend to your left. Inhale up. And release. Good. Bring your right forearm to the mat. And just listen to your body. We're trying to keep that left sits bone rooted into the mat. And you can inhale your left arm up and over. Stretching out our left hip area. Getting a good stretch through our side body. Good, and release. Let's come to the other side. Stretch out your left arm. And right arm comes up. We're still rooting that right sits bone into the mat. Feeling a big stretch in our right side body. Good, and come up and release. All right, we're going to come to a fire log pose, and this is a big hip opener. So go ahead and rest your left leg down and try to parallel your bottom left leg to the side edge of your mat. And then we're going to cross over the right leg on top. So it's ankle, knee, knee, ankle. And this might be very challenging for you today. And if so, listen to your body and make modifications as you need to. We're just going to breathe. Remember our affirmation today. I am the way. Jesus is the way. Good. Let's stretch out the other side. So bring your right leg down first. Parallel that bottom leg to the mat. And then let's bring the left leg on top. I am the way. Jesus is the way. Good. Let's release that and bring the soles of our feet together for cobbler's pose. And let your knees splay out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. This is another hip opener. So if your hips are screaming, I understand. So are mine. All right, so sit up nice and tall. We're going to take our right arm and we're going to lay it inside of our legs like we're cradling a baby. Palm up. And then bring your left arm up and over. Good. Stay here and breathe. And release. Let's Let's do the other side. So bring your left arm inside your legs, palm up, and right arm comes up and over. And release. Great job. Now open up your legs as wide as comfortable for you. And let's turn our torso facing our right leg first. And my knees are soft, they're not locked. And then walk your hands forward and come to a forward fold over your right leg. Again, observing your body, feeling a nice side stretch. Now we're getting into our lower back. Warming up our hamstrings. One more breath here. Good. Walk your hands back to center. Sit up nice and tall. Now our torso is squared over our left leg. And walk your hands over. Hamstring stretch on the left side. Make sure you're breathing, you're not holding your breath. Good. Walk your hands back. Now, keep your legs in this position. You're just going to bend this left knee, bringing your left foot in. Good. Now we're going to tuck in that right arm inside our right leg and inhale up and over. One more breath here. Good. And release. Let's do the other side. So open up that left leg and bend your right knee. Right foot comes in. Tuck in that left arm and bring that right arm up and over. And breathe. Good, and release. All right, let's come to the back side of your mat, and I'm going to meet you in child's pose. We're going to do a really gentle flow here, just to get our heart pumping and our muscles warmed up. So let's come to a child's pose. Arms are down by my side. Take a breath here. Okay, I'm going to push through my legs and I'm going to come standing on my knees. Inhale my arms up. Exhale my arms down. Now place your hands on your sacrum and gently come into a back bend, taking care of your neck and your throat. Exhale, release, come back up. Come to a tabletop position. From here, we're going to come into a half modified plank. So make sure your pointer fingers are pointing towards the top edge of your mat and your fingers are spread wide open. And I want you to energetically rotate your elbows in towards your body. We're going to come on the tops of our knees and option to cross your ankles. Take an inhale here. As we lower, we're going to hold it and our elbows are going to come into our sides. Hold. Good. Exhale, release all the way down. Move your shoulders back down your back. So your shoulders are away from your ears. My elbows are in towards my body. Release your feet down. And then move your arms forward. We're coming into Sphinx pose. Take a few breaths. Again, you can gently go from ear to ear, side to side. You're pushing your heart forward, rooting down your pelvis into the mat. One more breath here. On your exhale, lower your forehead to mat and bring your hands back towards your chest. Elbows are in, shoulders are back and down. We're going to push back up into tabletop. And from here, let's do a half puppy pose or heart to earth. So let's come to our forearms. Parallel your left arm to the front edge of the mat. Extend your right and come down, half puppy pose. You're melting your heart to your mat. Good. Slowly come up. We're going to do the other side. So parallel your right arm to the front edge of the mat. Extend your left arm and come down. Good. Come up. And we're going to get into the full expression. So extend both arms long. You can come to your forehead or your chin. Listen to your body. Make adjustments. Good. We're going to push through our hands. We're back to tabletop. Then we're going to come back where we started, moving our arms back down to child's pose. Take a breath. Now we're going to repeat this 3 times, and we're going to move with our breath. So it's going to be a lot quicker. Let's take one more breath here and then we'll get started. Next time you inhale, push up. And exhale, you're up on your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your sacrum. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, hands to the mat. And exhale, come to modified plank pose. Get your hands in position. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, release. And then exhale, come into Sphinx pose. Stay for a whole breath cycle. Good. Inhale, drop your forehead. Exhale, come back to tabletop. Inhale, get in position for heart to earth pose. And exhale into the pose. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale into child's pose. Inhale, come up on your knees. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to sacrum. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, come up. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, get ready for plank. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, release. Exhale into Sphinx pose. Stay for a breath cycle. Inhale, release, forehead to mat. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, get your hands ready. And exhale, heart to earth pose. Inhale, come back up. And exhale into child's. Inhale, come up to your knees. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to your sacrum. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, get your legs ready. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, release. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Stay for a breath cycle. Good. Inhale, come back. Drop your forehead to the mat. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale your arms out. And exhale, heart to earth. Inhale, come up. And exhale, child's pose and breathe. And stay here. Bring that affirmation to your heart and your mind. Jesus is the way. Jesus is the way. Good. On your inhale, come back to tabletop. And we are going to tuck our toes, push back into a down dog. Pedal out your feet. Good. One more breath here. And come to stillness. Inhale your left leg up. Option to bend that knee and open up that hip. And then we're going to bring that left knee all the way through our body. Left knee to left hand for pigeon pose. So my left ankle is by my right wrist. And I'm just sinking down into pigeon. And you find what works for you. Let's stay here. Plant your hands on the mat and really concentrate and focus on pushing your heart forward and not dumping your weight into your lower back. Good. Come down to your forearms if that's available to you. And take a few breaths here. Good. We're going to come into a firebird pose. So come back up on your hands. Okay, so firebird pose. We're going to bring in our right knee. And we're going to inhale our arms forward. I'm going to bend my right arm back. And I'm gently pulling back. And on my exhale, I'm going to look behind and lean forward. Inhale, look in front. Exhale, look behind. Inhale, look front. Exhale, look behind. Good. Come back into pigeon pose. So outstretch your right leg. And then we're going to push that left leg back and I'll meet you in a down dog. All right, other side. Inhale, right leg up. Option to bend that knee. Good. Swing the right leg through, right knee to right hand. Pigeon pose. Plant your hands on the mat, pushing your heart forward. Do not dump your weight into your lower back. Good. Release down to your forearms. Palms pressing in. One more breath. Good. Now let's prepare for Firebird on the other side. So back up on my palms. I'm going to bend my left knee in. Inhale. Now my right arm is forward. Exhale, look behind. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, look behind. One more time. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, look behind. Great. Plant your hands. We're going to come back to pigeon, and then we're going to tuck that back toe, bring our right leg back into a down dog. Good. Stay here for a breath. Okay. Now, if you have blocks, let's take a moment and bring your blocks into play. And put one on either side of your mat. And when you're ready, come back into that down dog. And inhale your right leg up and swing it through, planting the right foot by the right hand. I'm in a high lunge. Then I'm going to bring my blocks on my mat. And I'm going to stay here for an inhale. On my exhale, I'm really going to bend my right knee and open up my left hip flexor. Now watch that your right knee doesn't come past your toes. You want to try and keep it on top of your ankle. And then on the inhale, let's straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend and deepen. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, deepen. Now my left heel is up off of the mat. Good. Let's do one more cycle here. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, deepen. Good. Now let's remove the blocks off the mat. Plant your hands, come back to a down dog. Great. Now let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg up and swing it through. Planting that left foot by the left hand. My right heel is up. Bring your blocks on the mat. Good. Stay here for an inhale. And on your exhale, we're deepening into the pose, opening up your right hip flexor. On your inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, deepen. Nice, slow, fluid movements. Moving with your breath. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, deepen. Watch your alignment. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, deepen. Good. Go ahead and take your blocks off your mat. Plant your hands, step back to a down dog. Good. Drop your knees to the mat. And let's come into a child's pose. Good. Go ahead and inhale and come sitting on your heels. And we're going to come to the middle of our mat for a twist. And then we're done with the blocks. So you can move those out of the way. So let's start with the right leg. Go ahead and drop your knee directly in front of you on the mat. Cross over your left foot. And grab that top knee with the inside of your right elbow. Let's return to our affirmation. Jesus is the way. Good. Release, and let's do the other side. So bend your left knee directly in front of you. Cross over your right foot. Grab hold of that top knee. And take a gentle twist. Jesus is the way. Good. Go ahead and release. And let's come down for a short shavasana so we can stretch out our legs.